USSR when it realizes the letters are capitalized. China after supplying arms to both sides during the Iran-Iraq war. I'd like to make a toast to the troops, all the troops, both sides. You make jokes about the Queen of France and her courtiers. The king sentences you to death. You're given the choice of how to die, say old age and are spared. Getting violently disemboweled then having your skull split open with an axe. Peacefully dying in bed surrounded by your family. Krakatoa erupting. A British sailor 40 miles away wondering why the hell his eardrums just burst. History is so interesting and teaches us how people and societies behave. You guys ever heard of the time that the Dutch ate their prime minister? If I had a nickel for every time a tractor manufacturer started making supercars, I'd have 3 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened 3 times. We hold a free rock festival at the Altamont Speedway. We hire the Hells Angels as security guards. They start beating and stabbing the crowd. The Roman people. What made you kill the emperor? The Praetorian Guards. Money. 17th century Dutch. I ate the prime minister. You meant hate, right? You meant hate, right? I'm a Renaissance historian. Oh really? Name 4 Renaissance artists. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello and Raphael. That's on me. I set the bar too low. I'm a history buff. Oh yeah. Name 200 battles. History isn't just names and dates. It's about understanding the drives, circumstances, and decisions that guided the actions of people in the past. Yeah, you're probably right. Denmark surrendered in only 6 hours. The 26 soldiers who gave their lives trying to defend Denmark. The French. We have learned from our past and will never let so much power be in the hands of a single person. Minutes later. Oh my god, Napoleon. Bonjour. When the Soviets had an underground gas fire burning for 3 years, so they use an underground nuke to close it. Soviet problems require Soviet solutions. Tinder girl, only interested in dating trillionaires. Guy from Weimar Republic. Poland. Romania. 84 defensive wars. The Black Sea is the only neighbor who did not attack you. Aztecs. See a bird eating a snake. Aztecs. It defines who I am. Mom said it's my turn to occupy Jerusalem. Vikings raiding and conquering European villages. Vikings raiding North America and getting slaughtered. Blood transfusions before people knew about blood types. Patient. Are you sure this will work? Doc. Haha, I have no idea. Barges in. Destroys almost all of the Bronze Age world. Refuses to elaborate further. Leaves. Hawaii being an independent country for 103 years. Texas being an independent country for 3 years. Russia. A warm water port. Pope Clement VII. Do you realize that divorcing your wife is a crime? King Henry VIII. Please show me the law. I'm not reading that. USSR in 1963 sends first woman into space. The French in 1963. 300 is a terrible adaptation of ancient Greek history, but a great example of ancient Greek historiography. Fights in American War of Independence. Buys slaves for the money he got. Buys them houses and gives education. Leaves. Britain. You can't just leave Elba. Napoleon. Please show me the law. Austria. I'm not reading that. I actually quite like dictatorship. Dictatorship of the proletariat, right? Dictatorship of the proletariat, right? History is about remembering facts. History is about cultural influences and developments. History is about which stupid things we should not repeat. Napoleon, after escaping from Elba on the 26th of February with 700 men, marching into Paris, and having 200,000 men ready to rock by June. Hello boys, I'm back. Australia loses a war to 20,000 emus. Ecuador, who won a war against 250,000 goats. India being called progressive as it has one of the longest serving female head of government by the world. Indians watching democracy die under her leadership. Tsar Nicholas II and the Tsarina thinking that Rasputin healed their son. Rasputin who just took him off aspirin, which makes hemophilia worse. I'm the best historian to ever live. Oh yeah, name 50 ancient cities? Alexandria. That's one me, I set the bar too low. The first pocket watch was made in 1510. British people in 1509. Drinking time. Duke calculating how much money he gonna make on the loan he gave to the king. King who's about to exile him, so he doesn't have to pay back the loans. Went back in time to be young again. Forgot it was in communist Hungary. 9th century Chinese, after trying to find an elixir for eternal life and instead discovering gunpowder. You can't argue with the results. Napoleon, Alexander the Great, Julius Caesar. You always act like you're better than us. Genghis Khan. Everyone else is going west to the Americas. That's for schoolgirls. Here's a route with some chest hair. Sardinia, why are you joining our war against the Russians? I don't know. Suleiman the Magnificent. Suleiman the Casual. The Sumerians making the first ever fart joke. Pull my finger. God please not France or Germany. Hello sir, where am I? Alsace. 20th century in a nutshell. UK, USA. Daddy, I'm stealing. That's my little dude. Teenagers learning about the Roman Empire. Is this the greatest power in the universe? History of the Middle East. History of Europe. History of USA. History of USA is like a DLC of Europe history. Change my mind. When you do a DNA test and it shows you that you are 40% German, but you were born in Argentina. Old guy, can I get a discount? I served in World War II. Cashier, yes sir, of course. Old guy, danke. Everyone in the store. Hey, Napoleon. That's a nice army you got there. Be a shame if somebody retreated until it froze and starved to death. I study English history. Oh really? How long was the 100 Years' War? 116 years divided into 3 separate conflicts. That's one me. I set the bar too low. Wait, really? Yeah, weird, right? Habsburg princes when they find out their cousin is kinda cute. This is a coalition. Europe, this is the 7th coalition in a row you've created to fight the French. Study the fall of the Minoan civilization underwater, so no one can see your tears. Me when someone says that Julius Caesar was a tyrant. Weird men from the West arrive in Japan. They have guns and fancy clothes. Takes the throne at age 14. Turns Brazil into a progressive global power. Leaves when told to. Refuses to elaborate further. Zeus, how are the Trojans still fighting? Who's been helping them? Apollo, wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? The 10-year-old who just became king. The power-hungry uncle who wants to have a private chat at the top of a staircase. People, history is so boring. Can't we talk about something else? History. Before the big military escalation. Resolution. Black women are wearing elaborate hairstyles with jewels and feathers, and it's attracting white men. Panic. You pass a law that forces black women to cover their hair with a tignon or scarf. Calm. Black women start wearing elaborate head coverings, which further showcase their beauty, wealth and attract white men. Panic. Turkey. Triple Entente. Where are the 1.5 million Armenians? Turkey. The troubles in a nutshell. 100% British and Irish beef. Axis in math. Axis in history. The United States. The Soviet Union. Korea about to be split in half after 35 years of Japanese occupation. Oh my god, bring back the Renaissance. Balkan people. No please, don't take him. Daddy, he will be perfect for the army. Thatcher. I'm going to change Britain. Britain. For the better, right? For the better, right? Greek gods as depicted in popular media. Greek gods in the original texts. Alright, gentlemen, we need to think of a flag for the Imperial Japanese Navy. The Japanese trying to crack American codes. The Americans using the Navajo language, since it has no written form. Where are the 6,000 native children, John? Germany retreating out of bombardment range. USS Texas flooding her starboard side to shoot further. Religion is the enemy of science. George Lemaitre, the Catholic priest and physicist who first proposed the Big Bang Theory in 1927. What awaited the Russians at the finish line in 1999? What awaited the Russians at the finish line in 1939? Most countries conquer using military superiority. Habsburgs. What Hollywood tells you African warrior kings look like. What they actually looked like. Plato trying to teach in his academy. Diogenes. Spain's remaining colonies. United States of America. Frederick the Great, after placing armed guards around potato fields to convince people they are valuable. I just think they are neat. Thank you for watching this video. Tune in at 5 PM British time for a video of changing topic, and at 7 PM for daily juicy memes. Check out my Discord server using the link in the description. Also be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you didn't already.